him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Smack 'em a gub, it's time for the only news that matters on Black Sabbath Sunday. And the greatest drummer in my world, Mr. Bill Ward, recalls the first time he heard Tony Iommi play the guitar. And he reflected on a conversation he once had with the late Jimi Hendrix, experienced drummer, Mitch Mitchell. Ward and Iommi go way back, even before the four Birmingham musicians from a band called Earth had an idea to conjure up a musical equivalent of Boris Karloff films. The two played together in a band called The Rest, where Ward's duties included drums and lead vocals before they joined Mythology, whose ashes served as fertilizer for what will become Black Sabbath. Speaking to Uncut in a new interview, Bill Ward noted that the rest was finding little success at a time when Iommi joined, but noted how his future Black Sabbath bandmates' guitar playing provided a much needed dose of fresh energy. He said, "In the rest, we were just happy to get a gig. We were still at school. I went to Slade Road School, which was just around the corner from the other crowd. We were fortunate to be able to play gigs locally, but pubs or anywhere else that would have us." Tony had joined The Rest, and that was the best thing. The Rest, since the band's called The Rest. Tony joined The Rest, and that was the best thing that had ever happened to us. I was just amazed by his guitar playing. He went forward from that. Bill Ward said that The Rest played mostly covers. The drummer admitted to struggling with some of Jimi Hendrix's material back then. He said, "It took everything I had to play the Hendrix song, Hey Joe. I was just listening to Mitch Mitchell going, oh my God. I met Mitch before he passed away. He was such an incredible guy to me. We talked like drummers talk. We had a good conversation. Everything was happening in Birmingham at the time. You know, there were new things, new bands shooting up all the time." All right, yeah, hey, you may be saying, this is the only news that matters. Let me tell you something. It's Black Sabbath history. And Black Sabbath history matters. The only news that matters is covering Black Sabbath history. That matters a lot. But where can I go from here? I don't know. I just let the tape roll and let's see if I can think of something. Well, Bill Ward, you know, it's just amazing how Bill Ward and Iommi and Geezer Butler too. I mean, that trio was unbelievable. But how they all mix together, especially Iommi and Ward. You know, Geezer's right there, but there was that little extra that Ward brought to that band that, seriously, I don't think any drummer could have done it better. He's the greatest. I was listening to Master Reality the other day. The drumming Bill Ward does during the solo of Sweet Leaf is unbelievable. It's just, it textures the song better than anybody could. He was more than a drummer to me, man. You know? I mean, listening to what he does on Sweet Leaf alone, you know, it's like, yeah, dude, technically, he's unbelievable. And he is. But for him to take that and add it to the song. And of course, you have Iommi there doing the most blistering solos. And Geezer holding it down back there, man, soloing himself. What a band, man. What a band Black Sabbath is. And I love all Black Sabbath. But to me, the greatest is Bill Ward, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Ozzy Osbourne. That's those 70s albums, from the first album to Never Say Die, man. They're all incredible. With incredible drumming, incredible bass playing, incredible guitar solos, and of course, an incredible voice. It's just an unbelievable band. With the recent passing of Ozzy Osbourne, yes, I know a lot of people knew this already, but there's a large amount of people that loved it, but after he died, they analyzed it and realized, man, Ozzy really was the real deal. I mean, the guy was just pure human. It was like there was no perfection in his vocals. It was all organic and human and worked like a charm. It was just unbelievable. But here's the thing, too, that people probably will notice when the other three die. Bill Ward, his playing is freaking superhuman, but human. Same goes for Geezer and Tony. All four together created this organic beast that was real. I love Heaven and Hell, but Heaven and Hell is so perfect. It's in the pocket. You know what I mean? Where Black Sabbath with Ozzy was like, you know, it was like a train off at the rails, you know? You didn't know when it was going to crash. It was just insanity. And I can say the same thing, Randy with Ozzy, with Dio and Sabbath. Ozzy, and again, you know, perfection with him and Randy, you know, but it was a little more precise than the chaotic nature of Black Sabbath. You know, it was just something about that original band that just, it can't be beat. You know, I always say Merciful Fate in the 80s and 70s and Sabbath is my favorite band. Merciful Fate can't beat them, but I gotta say, Black Sabbath can't beat 80s Fate either. It's such a tie. It hurts for me, man. But I'm a big fan. I've been doing this Black Sabbath Sundays, I don't know how many years now. And I don't want to miss any Sundays. Eventually I will, but I don't think I have. Since I started this. I'm pretty sure I haven't yet. Eventually I will, because how long can I keep up every single Sunday? But I try my best, and that's why I brought you this Only News That Matters about Tony joining Bill way before Black Sabbath. Hey, I may be picking at straws, but those straws are awesome because it's Black Sabbath history. So there you go, everybody. This is the Only News That Matters for Black Sabbath Sunday, and I want to thank you all for watching this episode, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video, because that's good for the YouTube algorithms. So say Frosty, listen to 70s Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.